Hello friends, welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chelsea. I'm a 30-something living alone here in Queens, New York City with my two cats, Gordo and Delilah. Gordo's the nosy one in the back there looking over my shoulder. This video is sponsored by Acorn TV and we'll hear more about them later, in addition to finding my new normal caring for my cat that just went through a heart failure episode. You'll get updates on her and we get back to life a little bit, catching up, hanging out close to home. Oh, and a fun college update as well. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in watching or a community you want to be a part of, I do invite you to stick around. Dude, that felt really good. I dissociated too close to the sun just then. It felt like I was on a boat and the breeze was just the perfect temperature. I'm definitely better than I was in my last video. I learned a new word yesterday and it's called anticipatory grief. And this is the first time I've really felt that way. It's been a week now since Deli's been sick. I can't just sit around and be sad. You know, that would defeat the point of trying to help Deli live a longer life, you know? If I'm constantly stressed and constantly sad, she's gonna feel that way and she's gonna be like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't want that for either of us. Pretty sure this is some sort of big life lesson that I somehow need to learn. But I'm just thinking, why do I have to learn all this shit? I'm trying to figure out this new normal and where this fits with my life. I'm taking everything day by day. I don't know, but I do realize I can't like put my entire life on hold for this as much as I want to. I'm not gonna show up for Deli how I need to if I'm secluding myself at home. But I'm like, what am I gonna do with school? What am I gonna do with training? As the days go on and she gets stronger and stronger, like she's doing very well with her treatment. I'm so grateful for that. Maybe I'll get the confidence or insight to know my next steps. I don't know. There's a lot up in the air. Moving through grief is freaking weird, guys. This is weird. And yeah, if there's anyone else kind of going through this with their pet or has gone through it, man, I'm right there with you. I feel ya, especially for pets so young. It's just heartbreaking. But in this moment, I'm okay. I've got my coffee. I've got a great view, got some sun, and I got my cats. What more could I ever ask for? On some nights, I don't like to leave the house at all. You know this. Not because I'm avoiding the outside world, but because I enjoy immersing myself in my inner world and sometimes the world of my favorite fictional characters right here from home. I think I'm in the mood for a thriller tonight. Acorn TV is your go-to place for thousands of hours of whimsical mysteries, psychological thrillers, and investigative crime dramas from around the world. They're home to every episode of long-running mysteries with exclusive new seasons and a deep catalog of library favorites like Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, Luther, and Foyle's War. For any of you readers out there, Acorn TV also brings your favorite book classics to life. I've been really into Inspector Ellis. I get so sucked into the storyline that I forget my own problems. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had popcorn in the microwave. Brilliant. It's been fun for me to mentally escape New York to places overseas. Acorn TV is ramping up for the summer with their exciting lineup of thrilling crime drama and murder mystery with new shows every week. Catch stars like Sharon Horgan, David Tennant, Lucy Lawless, and more on Acorn TV. See for yourself though and start your free 30-day trial with code CC30 and get wrapped up in brilliant mysteries along with me. Thank you so much to Acorn TV for sponsoring this video. I am mastering girl dinner lately. Wow. But yeah, I probably can't keep up with girl dinner for long. With what's been happening, I'm just gonna attempt marathon training and see how it goes. I'm gonna definitely need to fuel a bit more than just chips and dip, you know. That is not gonna be sustainable. Sorry, my camera settings are crazy. Did you know that every time I use this camera, this nicer camera, I adjust the settings manually? I don't have automatic settings. Say hi to your fans. I go back on Thursday for a checkup, follow up with the main cardiologist. I'm not gonna try and go deep right now and be sad because I can't emotionally handle that at the moment. What I can emotionally handle is some TV. I got some salsa. Guess how much this salsa is? $8.99. I also went to a very expensive grocery store, but I specifically went there because I wanted Olipop, Dr. Goodwin. And then I found these weird vegan gummies. I have a sweet tooth right now. I thought some kefir or kefir, whatever. It tastes good. I just shopped with my heart. And then I got some jalapeno lime chips, and I'm about to rot. I'm done for the day. I'm spent. Gnarly, everything's gnarly. Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. They be trying to copy. Don't look at me right now. I've been watching my thrillers lately, but now I'm gonna watch some Love Island.
Sorry, I just had a horrible flashback to my grandma's 80th.
This smells like cat food. Why am I doing this again? I do not know what possessed me to want to make and buy Spam. That texture is something else. I'm so salty. Oh, not for me. Oh. So our girl Delilah has been improving every day since getting home from the ICU last week. She's adjusted really well to the medication so far and has bounced back surprisingly well. I'll spare you from dragging out the update, but as I'm recording this voiceover, I just got home from her follow-up appointment and it was positive overall, which is great news. They needed to make adjustments to her medications, which is what I expected. She has a very unique case that requires a lot of trial and error for the treatment, so we're just taking things one day at a time. Each time I bring her in, we learn something new about what she needs as she's adjusting, so we won't trigger another episode and she can live a good quality of life still. That's my biggest priority in all of this. Despite it being quite literally 100 degrees outside, the UV index is 10. I'm going for a run, but not outside. I'm not that stupid. I'm gonna go to the gym. Well, first of all, I wasn't able to early vote because of Delilah's illness. So after my run, or maybe before my run, I'm gonna go vote. I have to be back here by 3 o'clock to make sure I give Deli her medication. At first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna wanna marathon train through all of this. I genuinely feel that Delilah will benefit from me not being hovering over her every second of the day. And I need to be able to do something out of the house. I've canceled all my social plans for the immediate future, but I still need to be able to leave the house. I can only stop the world so much. She probably will get more sleep when I'm not here because I'm always like making some noise and waking her up. So that's my opinion on it. I'm going to do this as long as it works. I'm just going to have to be flexible with everything. That's just how it's going to be. But I'm excited. Today's the first actual run of marathon training and I've got on my Marathon 2023 shirt. I'm gonna beat 5 hours and 31 minutes that I did before. My goal is a sub 5-hour marathon. Do you think I can do it? I'm certainly gonna hope. I got some electrolytes. Feeling good.
Going out to buy
So it's a couple days later, and I've done a couple more days of marathon training actually. I've stayed consistent so far, which is amazing. I have to say that it's been saving my mental health this week. I'm not even being dramatic. I haven't felt this connected to running in a long time, and that gives me a lot of hope that this is going to be very beneficial for me. Of course, I want to prioritize being home to monitor Deli, but if this is like my outlet and it's making me feel this good already, then I'm here for it. I'm ready to show up and do this thing. But something else I haven't talked about, changing topics completely. A couple weeks ago, I took my placement tests for college for math and English, and I vlogged it. It was supposed to go in a different video, but I didn't end up putting it in. So I have this footage, but it's so fun because I see the Baruch campus for the first time, and it's a special moment, and I think throwing a little bit more positivity into this vlog can always help. So yeah, let's go ahead and rewind to a couple weeks ago. I'm about to take a writing placement test for Baruch. They just scheduled me. I got emails yesterday about it, so I'm just gonna get it over with now. I hope it's pretty easy. Placement tests make me scared, but there's nothing I can prepare for the writing one, only the math one, which don't even get me started on how I feel about the math test, but we're just gonna focus on writing for now. Ugh, I don't know why I get so nervous for tests. Ugh. It's just an entrance exam, it's not bad.
Academic honesty review completed. You are now ready to take your Baruch writing placement assessment.
I'm halfway through, I have 26 minutes left. I'm writing an essay right now and it's gotten crazy, but I think I'll be done in time. I just need like a brain break. Oof, it's an interesting topic though. So I have a lot to write about. It's just like getting all of my thoughts together. I did it with 1.5 minutes to spare. There we go, hey. I do not feel good going into the math placement. I think I did really good on the writing one, but the math one, oh my gosh. The point of this is it's not a test, it's just a placement. So either way, I know I want to take summer classes, but I'm like, that's okay. Like, I don't like going into a test not knowing what a lot of it means. I've really done a good job trying to prepare, but there's only so much you can do when you just are relearning the basics in this amount of time. Maybe I should have studied for months in advance, but I don't, like that's why I'm going to school, is to learn. Like if I feel like I have to know everything before I'm going to school, what's the point of school? I feel like I should not be guilting myself for feeling like I don't know anything, because that's the whole reason I'm doing all of this in the first place, is because I don't know anything, but I want to learn. I've done my own study guides, there's only so much I can do. I'm leaving in 10 minutes and just reviewing like all the stuff I've learned, and some of it's still not clicking yet, but I'm excited to see the campus. I'm excited to see Baruch. I've done a virtual tour. Hopefully everything will just feel a bit more real. This is great. I can't wait for school. Hi, Daddy. I'm here, almost. I am so nervous. Imagine how I'm gonna be on the first day. The anticipation for this new chapter is real. I could not be more excited to be starting over in this way. It gives me butterflies in the best way every time I think about it. I'm not a huge fan of the onboarding process so far though, because there's so many portals and emails and checklists. I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit trying to keep up with everything, but I feel so much hope taking my life in this direction. It's not really a campus, but this building is really nice, and you'll be seeing a lot more of this place, and so will I. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I'm glad I did the studying that I did, because it gave me the tools I needed to guess the answer a little better. Out of maybe, there's 30 questions total, 20 in the first part and 10 in the second part. And there was one that I was confident I got correct. One. The first question was solving for X. And I'm like, I've practiced this so many times. Couldn't figure it out. Because there was like fractions with solving for X, and I hadn't done that before. I remembered a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and then they wanted the sign. So many symbols. So many symbols and letters. Letters, so many letters. The exponents had exponents. I was way out of my league. I mean, I wrote everything down and I gave it my best shot. Some of the ones that weren't multiple choice, you know what, I don't know. I felt so stupid. Repeating to myself, I'm like, I'm people smart. I'm people smart. I'm not this kind of smart yet, but that's why I'm here, is to be able to learn how to do this. I'm gonna look back at this moment and be like, wow, I'm so smart. Seeing the campus for the first time in person, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's better. It's like much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I felt like it was the right place that I needed to be. So I feel confident in my decision to choose Baruch, and I didn't feel like a weird old person. I was the oldest person there by far, but no one gave me any weird looks except kind of one person. But I don't take it personal. Yeah, I don't even want to know how I did on that test. If I get 1 right, I'll be like, yes. If I get 2 right, I will be surprised. So yeah, it didn't go too well. But that's okay. That's okay. But that's what I expected, so I'm not disappointed at all. I'm just glad I'm done with it. Anyways, I'm gonna close out this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you to Acorn TV for sponsoring this video. Make sure to click the link below if you're interested. So go ahead and say hi in the comments or give this video a like. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. I love you. Thanks for all your support these last few weeks. It's been hectic and crazy, and despite the curveballs, I feel like things are headed in the right direction, and that gives me a lot of hope. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.